Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we will explain about nominalization in structure. Our group consists of me, Yusuf Abdillah, Yusup Maulana, and Zahratussalma Syakira. The explanation will be divided into three parts, and the first part will be explained by me. I will explain about the definition of nominalization in general. So, nominalization is the process of converting verbs or adjectives into nouns or noun phrases. In other words, nominalization transforming actions or events or descriptions of nouns and pronouns into things, concepts, or people. Why is this important? What's the importance of nominalization? Well, there are several reasons why is this important. The first reasons, it can prevent you from keep repeating the same word or verb again and again. The second reason, it can make your writing less personal because the focus will be on an action rather than who did it. In conclusion, learning nominalization can make your writing more creative, varied, also interesting. Thank you, that's all from me. The other parts will be explained by other members. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maulana and thank you very much for Yusup Abdillah who gave me a chance to explain this material. Okay, in the first part video, we already know about the definition. So here let's go move to the next material. Okay, here's about the nominalization of verb. Okay, for the beginning, maybe I'm gonna tell what is nominalizations are. Okay, these are nouns that are created by verb and adjective. So nominalizations are divided into two. The first one is verb, and then the second one is adjective. Okay, here I'm basically gonna talk about the nominalizations of verb. Okay guys, do you know what nominalization of verb is? The nominalization of verb is a change of the verb to be noun. Okay, it's said by there is transformation in the end of the verb. For example, like achieve, to be achievement. Okay, achieve is verb, and then change by saying it, there is man in the end of the word, so it is achievement, so something like this. Okay, maybe to make it easier understanding this, let's take a look at the examples. I have two examples. The first one is the government introduced the policy to forbid people going home for it, and the second one is the introduction of the government policy was about forbidding the people going home for it. So guys, please pay attention. What is the difference? What is the differences of both of them? Okay, we can see in the first sentence, there is introduce, it is verb, and then the second one, there is introduction, it is noun. So guys, you got the point that the noun, there is additional ion in the end of the word. Introduce to be introduction, something like that. Okay, the next, you got a point that the nominalization has the function of making variation in writings, and then it's going to be understanding when you find the type of the these grammatical rules. you can distinguish between verb and noun with knowing the position. As we know that the English form to make sentence, you have to know there is subject plus verb. Okay, so for the noun we can put it in the subject, and then the verb we can put it in the verb. Okay, something like this. Okay, and then the previous part by Yusuf Abdillah also said there is advantage if you understand about this material, so you can make the sentence more short than usual easily. Okay, here I'm gonna share the example for that. The number one is she was thinking about all the work she had to do, and this made her stressed. And the second one is the thought all the work she had to do made her stressed. Both of them are same, and the differences are you can see in the second sentence is more short than the first one, something like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you the example of the verb nominalization. Here we go. Okay guys, for the example that I gave before, maybe we can analyze to distinguish between verb and noun. Commonly, there is additional words in noun. It's like ion or tion, and man. Okay, for example, like intend to be intention, and then disagree to be disagreement. Yeah, something like that. But for the changing, it's not all the same. I have example for experience as verb. It is the same like experience as noun. Okay, maybe that's all from me, and I'm so sorry if there is a mistake. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Maybe let's go to the next speaker.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for Yusuf Abdillah and Yusuf Maulana. And now I'll continue to explain about nominalization of adjective. Nominalization is the transformation of a verb, adjective, or other part of speech into nouns. We use nominalization to turn verb and adjective into nouns in order to use them as subject or object of a verb. We can form nominalization by adding suffixes to adjective or verb. Nominalization are nouns that are created from adjective, words that describe nouns, or verb, action word. For example, interference is a nominalization of interfere. Decision is a nominalization of decide. Some of the suffixes used to nominalize adjective are real, reality, active, activist, happy, happiness, burn, birth, safe, safety. Example: in the absence of reality, we don't know what to do. As a real activist, you support Greenpeace. By achieving a goal, you can find happiness. Her stray cat gave birth to 2 kittens. Right now, there is no safety. Then, we can take summary from this. If nominalization of adjective is the transformation of adjective into nouns, we can form nominalization by adding suffixes to adjective. The reason we do that is because we want to use these nouns as subjects or object of a verb. Some of the suffixes used to nominalize adjective are ity, ist, and ess, th, and ty. Okay, thanks for your best attention, and I'm sorry if you find a lot of mistake. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.